plenty. It smelled. Ooh. This little piece of shit Celica next to us is not letting us pass. Oh, and there he goes. There he goes. What a sneaky little pass there. I'm surprised no bullshit happened while he tried to do that. Oh, and oh, look at that. I think the only thing that happened there was one tree grafted onto him. He started orbiting around it, and then the other tree pulled him, and that freed him from the orbit of the first tree. Right you are there, Bob. Otherwise, it probably would have been Tree City. Right you are there, Ted. Those trees, they have quite a strong, powerful attraction for cars. Right you are there, Bob. You can even see it in the way that the opponents struggle when you try to shove them into it. Right you are there. Those AI know, once you grafted, you ain't fucking leaving. Ever. Oh, and there goes one of the AI players. He got took by one of the trees. He thought he would pass me, but no, he gets grafted, and here comes a piece of shit from nowhere. Oh, I think the player is going to reload a few times to get away from that stinky pile of shit, because as you can see here, there is nobody behind him. Oh, I expected that the first time. But as you can see here, there is no one, and then there is someone. How? Oh, he is going as fast as he can. Right you are there. In these events, these AI seem to fucking be able to go above and beyond what physics allows. Right you are there, Ted. You think you're pushing your car to its limits, and then here comes an AI and just seems to easily be passing you, as they are doing now. They are gaining up on the player. Right you are there, Bob. It seems almost like magic, or Bosmilic cheating. Oh, and look at that. How many AI would have been succumbed to that? I would say none there, Ted. Right you are there, Bob. I would say none too. I would say none too. Which makes it smelly bullshit.
Nice driving, mate.
Right you are there, Bob.
Name for yourself.
Anything that the player is immune to is just some smelly bullshit. Or AI trickery, which is smelly bullshit anyways. Right you are there, Bob. Yet this player has proved himself time and time again to go through that smelly bullshit, no matter how thick it is, and win. Right you are there, Ted. He keeps winning with their rules. They're fucking bullshit. And their hard difficulty, and still keeps coming up ahead. Right you are there, Bob. That is another event done. 2 more events to go. What is he gonna do? It doesn't really matter. Just get them done. Right you are there, Bob. Let's get her done. Yep. Sorry there, Ted. I had a little something stuck in my throat. No worries there, Bob. Yep. You gotta look after yourself. That's right, no one else is gonna do it but you. I'm just here to beat the games. I don't care about their bullshit. They wanna hip it on me, I'll still win no matter what. You can heap no matter what on. I'll beat any game, any difficulty, anyhow, and I will fucking win. I will win! Player said it best there, Ted. Yes, he did, Bob. And so far, so good. Let's see if someone else is gonna try to block us from going in. Oh, look at that, this red piece of shit. That should have totally been ours. There's no way that a driver would not have seen that. Right you are there, Ted. That player did good not to create an accident. It looks like he was in a good mood, because normally he doesn't fucking give a shit, because they are pieces of shit that have just gone into his fucking way. Right you are there, Ted. Ooh, wow, he loves that corner. I've seen him quite a few times taking that corner in a drift like that. It is one of his funnest corners. Right you are there, Bob. That looks like a fun corner too, but the game never tells him properly where to start fucking drifting. Right you are there, Bob. Dead. Oh, and his corner. Talk about bullshits. Having that little clip there, just so that players will bounce. Because of course, the AI would never fall for such a trick. Of course they won't, Bob. That's bullshit for you. Of course it is, Ted. That's some stinking fucking bullshit. Leaving traps just for the player. Stinking fucking rotten bullshit. Right you are there, Ted. Just some stinking rotten bullshit. Stinking rotten bullshit. But of course, it ain't gonna slow us down. Oh, it ain't Bobo. Right you are. And here he comes. Here he comes, past the last checkpoint. Now it is just the finale, and there is no one in sight. Because their stinking bullshit has not worked on him. And he is coming, and he is going, and he is gone first. Right you are there, Ted.
You're making a habit of this.
All right. One more event to go. Right you are there, Bob. This will take us halfway through the events. Right you are there, 3 more with this car. And it is only 3:30. He is doing very well. His time limit of 5 o'clock seems to be able to be beat. Right you are there, Ted. Right you are there, Bob.
Okay, you've done really well. You just need to win this next race and the championship is yours.
Ooh, and there we go. A nice start for once in this miserable game's existence. That does not require you to be fapping at the controls. Are we starting to smell some bullshit? I'm not sure about that one, Bob. He had a legitimate reason to try to fucking go, a legitimate claim to trying to pass the other person. I don't know about that, Ted. We obviously were faster, and he's obviously not gonna beat us. So therefore, his legitimate claim can go to fucking hell. Maybe you're right there, Bob. I think you're right. He should have waited for the faster car to go, then stake his claim, pass that white car, and it would have been none of our business. Right you are there, Ted. Or I should say, right there are you, Bob, because I was right. Of course I was right. Ooh. This course seems to have been built for this driver and this car. He is smoking through it. Look at how he easily goes around that corner. Even as the car tries to bullshit him by saying his car is not going fast enough, and he stops. Ooh, oh, and more bullshit. Right you are there, Bob. You never know in these games what you can drive over, what you can't. Right you are there, Dad. And if it's within the track limits, it's legitimate to be able to assume to be able to drive over it. Right you are there, Bob. And here he comes with the last event, with the last race of this event. Cutting the corner pretty wide because he just wants it to be over. Right you are there, Bob. Yup, 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 yup. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Hello? Is anybody there?
That was the last championship for this road trip. When you're ready, head back to the festival.
All right, and here we go, going to the road trip. And this is where we sign off. This is all we have been paid for. Thank you and good night. The rest will be broadcast by your host. All right, sorry about that, guys. Just had a rough couple of days. Didn't even really feel like broadcasting today. Got my friends in here to do it for me. Little fun and giggles there. Let's get this shit on the road. Oh, yep, this is the third one, so it's time to head back to the festival. Yeah, that was funny, Mikey. That was funny. Okay, who's this little loser in front of me? Come on, show us some skill. I wonder how much skill of the drivers do they actually take, the drivatars? Because if it doesn't take much, then yeah, they're nobody's fucking. Because again, it's like the commentator said, it's not because I don't want to, it's not because I can't, it's because I don't want to sometimes, like move out of that civilian car's way. I mean, it's my right to be having my fun. It's my game. I paid for it. Fuck civilians. I mean, I don't mind challenging a different game, but civilians ain't fucking challenge, man. They're bullshit fucking scenery. They shouldn't be getting in your fucking way. They shouldn't be screwing up your runs. They shouldn't be forcing you to alter your course. That's what I'm hoping, as they mentioned, I'm not joking, Project Cars is on its way. And I'm hoping to get into the mind frame to do a 24-hour stream when it comes to do the 24-hour achievement. And again, don't look at my skill from here. I'm not really trying. I did really beat, as the commentator said, as my friend said, the last game all on hard, including one race with the Koenigsegg with everything off. I think I even had, just for fun, I was trying to put off, because the one thing I do keep I'm not good at is too much playing with the controls on the triggers. I just either have them on or off.